Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is Casey and we continue with the fractional decomposition problems, and in this scenario we have improper rational fractions. If we go to the basics, improper fraction is of this kind, 10/7. If we were to put it into a mixed fraction, we have 1, 3, which is the remainder, over 7. Notice that what we have here is our quotient, and the remainder becomes our proper fraction, which we are supposed to decompose. I had mentioned that we're going to use long division. Therefore, we have x squared plus x minus 2. Before you start long division, you have to take note of the descending order of the powers of x. Let's say x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x plus a constant. What I have to do in the event that these powers of x do not have values, replace them with a 0. So we have 0x cubed plus x squared plus 0x plus a constant. So this is very important, and you will see where this is applicable, because if you look at the top part of the equation, we have x to the power of 3 and the next one is x to the power of 1. So here we have x to the power of 3 plus 0x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 1. Now, first thing you need to do is you need to check the value of x and compare the values of x. You can see that this is less 1x. So what you can do is we can multiply the top by x. To avoid any mistakes in my calculation, I will do this multiplication on the side. X cubed plus x to the power of 2 minus 2x. Now you see the relevance of why we had to include the powers of 0x squared. So we go ahead and do the subtraction. Okay, this cancels out. We have 0 minus 1, which is equals to minus x squared, and then we have 2 minus minus 2 is equals to 4x, and then we have plus 1. The next thing we see is that the power of x are equal, but 1 is negative. So the only thing I need to do here is I have to multiply by a negative 1. Likewise, I do the same thing on this other side. So we go ahead and put minus x squared minus x plus 2. We subtract minus x squared minus x is equals to 0. And then we have 4x minus x is equals to 5x, and then we have 1 minus 2 is equals to minus 1. Now this becomes our remainder, and this becomes our quotient. So if I was to write this equation, we have x minus 1 plus 5x minus 1 over x squared plus x minus 2. So now what we have to do is we have to solve for this equation, and then in the end we add x plus 1. So let's go ahead and put it into factors, because already we can see that the bottom side we need to factorize it, and I'll do it here quickly on the side, which is x squared plus 2x minus x minus 2. So if we pull out x here, x plus 2 minus 1 x plus 2. So our final factors are x plus 2 x minus 1. So simply put, we have x minus 1 plus 5x minus 1 over x plus 2, x minus 1. Okay, so let's just take this down independently. So I'll remove this for now. We still have to add it at the end. Now we follow our usual fractional decomposition of two linear factors. These are non-repeated. We get two constants, a over x plus 2 plus b over x minus 1. Okay, let's multiply this by the common denominator. Let's do the cancellation here. So we rewrite our equation, which becomes 5x minus 1 equals to a x minus 1 plus b x plus 2. Okay, now from the basics of our linear factors, we observe that we just pick one value of x. In this instance, we're going to put x is equals to 1. Therefore, we have 5 in brackets 1 minus 1 equals to a in brackets 1 minus 1 plus b 1 plus 2. This one multiplied with 5 minus 1 is 4, is equals to, you notice that a goes 3b. Hence, b is equals to 4 over 3. So this is our first solution of the constant. The next part we do is we give x the value of, we say when x is equals to -2, we have 5 multiplied by -2 minus 1 equals to a -2 minus 1 plus b -2 plus 2. Okay, here b goes, and then we remain with our equation, which is -10 minus 1 is equals to -11 is equals to -2 minus 1 is equals to -3a. Therefore, a is equals to 11 over 3. So the next thing we need to do is we plug in the values. We have a is equals to 11 over 3 over x plus 2 plus b is equals to 4 over 3 over x minus 1, which is equals to 11 over 3 x plus 2 plus 4 over 3 x minus 1. And the final output of our problem becomes x minus 1 plus 11 over 3 x plus 2 plus 4 over 3 x minus 1. And the final solution is this. Okay, so thank you so much for your time, guys, and I hope this has been helpful. See you in my next video.